on women empowerment in tourism, where the United Nations World Tourism Organization and the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture in Ghana organize on the theme Building the Future Together. And this is the first regional congress on women empowerment in tourism sector focused on Africa. INSAI Honorable Barbara Otengegai say continue say women them we involved in tourism by the different position where they all don't they make impact on the country the way they but say they need more space and support so that they go the benefits directly.
About the impact women are making, and more importantly, find pragmatic ways in which their roles can further be deepened to maximize the gains already mentioned.
As the first regional congress on women empowerment in tourism will continue to the next day, the First Lady of Zimbabwe, Honorable Auxilia Mnangagwa, now be the second speaker. And inside in statement is say, though plenty women them involved in tourism, na different developing country them, but say most of the women they are way all different position and don't they get in service pan tourism business and then developing country yeah, not don't they get better paid salary and benefits.
In most developing countries, women are excluded sector in mainstream tourism, in spite of them being natural hospitality players. The percentage of women who work in the industry is high, but their function is dominated by unskilled and low-paid jobs.
First Lady of Zimbabwe, Honorable Auxilia Mnangagwa, continue. Also, a talk about the government of Zimbabwe, the role as way for promote women in tourism in that country day.
In Zimbabwe, the government has supported the inclusion of women in the tourism sector, and they supported the creation of a Women in Tourism National Chapter. In addition, this development has been taken to the grassroots through the launch of provincial chapters of women in tourism. These local chapters have enabled us to organize the women in the sector to better access to finance and capacity building to enable the economic empowerment of women in the tourism sector from the grassroots level. Most women in Zimbabwe have been involved in setting up of tourism business, especially in the accommodation sector. In Bulawayo, which is the second largest city in Zimbabwe, 80% of the lodges are owned by women.
The Congress on Women Empowerment in Tourism will continue with panel of discussion. Also, women representative them from different countries them, where all key position them, be discussed on what they don't do on sustainable women in tourism and the kind support where they don't get from the different governments them. And the Minister of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, Madam Memuna Tuprat, now one of the panelists them, and we able the answer to the question, but the kind support where the Ministry of Tourism na salon don't they get from government, is say the tourism sector don't they get to support and resources from government, we make they don't they able to do their work.
Women who are now occupying positions as tourism ministers, and we've got more profound policies and legislations. And I believe that in the last 2 years, there have been increased support and then increased resources allocated by government in terms of education, in terms of training, in supporting women, especially in areas of tourism. So it has been good, I must say.
The different women them, we all position on tourism, be come up with different idea and suggestion whether umaya promise or can implement her in different country them, and also the umaya be make commitment for say then go support themselves from the different country them within they, so that the different issue and idea them where they don't talk about inside this regional congress go up in a different country them in tourism. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me Nasaptiyu Kalon, the report.
7:39 at the time from our studio clock. We continue the program. Good morning, Salon. We come to you from 98.1 FM. Well, at the studios this morning, we want to welcome our studio guest them. Sierra Leone, a collection of Sierra Leonean writers and publishers, they now come together for do the first Salon National Book Fair. How this go turn like and what it mean. Now the program this morning, we get the media coordinator, Elizabeth Kamara. Good morning.
Good morning and Thank you.
All right, so we'll come back to you shortly. And also we get Dr. Fatutaki, Director of Academic and Career Advisory and Counseling Services, ICAS. This department now for all the three universities where inside you get IPAM, Commerce and FBC. Well, the University of Salone, they do a campaign on clean education through music. This event will be on the 6th, where then will launch the program. Good morning, Dr. Taki, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Asma.
We finally get you this now Radio Democracy.
Thank you.
We're live, actually.
Yes.
Okay. The University of Salone, they launch a campaign. They call on clean education, but they use music.
Yes.
Tell me what.
Okay, this is now part of the strides that the university they make. For make people consider and look at the kind of education they get now. How then they get them paper them, and what it means say where you don't get a paper day if now what in actually then the paper now they reflect with what you sabi and what you know. So this is now one of the various way then they where they look at how they do them, but this one what they do with ACAS now for look for able reach young people more. So now that's make they even go through music. So now for raise awareness, for lift up the campaign, and the project's name degree you're proud of. So when you get that qualification, when you get that paper, then that's what you're proud of. Say I work for them. Not a thing where sometimes somebody coerce you or force you or harass you for do something. Say for me, you able to get the degree. Not a degree where you get for go papers in for go sit exam for you. And then at the end where you get your paper, you go for go work where they ask you one simple question. Say if you just not able for show what you actually own on your paper and what's in your ability where they show. So now that's our campaign they bought, and what they use they quite a good number of top musicians there. Now for me them put this message across. Say yeah, for be proud of what you get, try for work hard, try for study, but also clean and credible paper. So even at school, where you need to go make attempts for the parents back. So this is not just for young people and say for students more. This is not for staff members, for academics, but not for the nation. Because now team one we don't say it all over now. We want to say like the normal thing, and now and it's not supposed to be the norm really. For say well I go papers in for go sit exam for me, or I go check somebody in your result for me I go university, or for me they take me to school. So that don't seem for one become the norm, and one change them for say no, me will go back. Make people understand say where you work hard, you sweat, look you fail. It is strengthening you for move on, and you see quite a good number of people we don't try that way and then they succeed. So now that whole campaign there, and that university this one of the strides the way they make.
All right, so we can't talk about that one day, but like you go back to you directorate.
Mm-hmm.
You know the director of academic and career advisory and counseling services for the three university them.
For the three college them, we make up
college
university, yes.
Nasalone, Commerce, IPAM, and Fabi College. Tell me small about this directorate.
This directorate has been set up I think 2015, some few years back. And the whole idea now for able for sort of bridge the gap between the students and the management and administration. So as the name say, academic and career. So one would they do academic advising, so people like in Can College, they don't even know what they want to do, or something like them party they follow say well, or I like the sound philosophy so for good one. They don't know what they want to do with them, if they're able to understand them, if they get even the basic requirements for them. So we can go give advice. So sometimes you don't even enroll now some particular departments, but you find it difficult for say what I mean they expect not to say be. We also did it for see how we get the staff members, the lecturer them for give extra support for people that we need them, but also when people guide people and say okay, what I used to use what you want to do, and then this go inform the kind course so you go on for do. So we give that advice there. Then the career aspect, in fact, ACAS incorporates within I mean CAPS before. We have been one UNDP and NACOM project on youth employment. We in career and placement services. So within that side, there we do job fair, we do the seminar for able, because all time people in the complaint say, oh, when they get graduates or get people who they can work to week, they're not sabi do basic thing there. they not sabi use computer, they not sabi write, they not sabi speak. So part of the thing that they do, apart from the fact that the university they look at the side and way for look at the curriculum, for get curriculum review, each department and faculty, then they look at the curriculum for change and for make it be work relevant and make it be time relevant as well. So that's not one thing, but also that career side, people that can come, then they understanding as soon as they're done with the gear for get job. In reality, not to say be all over the world, not to say be.
So in terms of on operations,
Yeah.
how on they work, because many a times before then they go on the college them, then you don't fill the departmental form for
Yes.
choose waiting a one for go do. So how on can come in when?
No, most times that whole directorate it's student centered. So they now for my students and can't talk within na them problem. So then we try for bridge whatever their own problem, whatever na then challenge, whatever then they see for bridge and with waiting happen that the administration with the academic with lecturer and with the academic system.
So as you begin say, like some people can just go to a certain department because they party then did it. For example, if somebody don't go fill in form, it gets a department we don't put, but later I go to the counseling, it notice really this not to me calling, maybe I need for switch. Possibility can they at that
yes,
time?
possibility there. There's always that flexibility. You're able for able switch and go back. So say you can go to your dean and say you go to the head of department and go to the dean and say I go look for enroll on this course. And most times it's space day, then go allow you for switch, then go allow you for change. So the whole system the university they try for make accessible, but also make them flexible. For make may not be say people they come for can go university, may them go strain or then they go there for punishment. No. Now and I can always say this say university not get picking because you over 18 for able go there. So even though yes the expectation that if you're able to make informed decision, lecturer then they and staff member then they for able to guide you for that decision day. You know me say they work that way they all the time that way they. But most times now that's the university do. So where would they do the academic side? We do the careers advisory. We get support where we get like a resource center when are free of charge. The directed based na for college campus, but now for the 3 college. So we can try to get outreach. We even get focal people in the other college, IPAM and College of Medicine. So they do the seminar like the HR seminar. So that we can focus year 3 and final year. So before then don't meet potential employer there. We go tell them what's in the expectations. So then for begin guidance, if and get that mindset, say okay, if I want to work in a bank, now so they need. If I want to work in a phone company,
don't they succeed in this?
we don't succeed.
Okay.
Oh, we don't succeed. Yes.
All right. So back to the project we Unado ACAS they do now. We say una they use music, for try for talk to picking them or students in at the university them. You don't talk about the different challenge them with it where one thing I want for do now for make the degree you are proud of.
Yes.
That this paper indeed you don't go, you go fenam and you fenam with yourself, that
Yes.
yourself self do am. How wanna go use music for change this norm where you say you already don't be norm at the university or you want be norm at the university there?
Well, not to just the university. It won't be normal side because even globally, I think say all man aware of was about a month ago where them get that undercover report from BBC about that sexual harassment case. Also the from the same BBC we get from University in Wales where one professor and find out say now online people in the writing paper them for her. So this problem, even on social media, actually they see beaucoup video them, even though they might be funny, beaucoup video and picture where they show where people they want spy or how you try for prevent spying. It's a global. Even in America, there was this thing a few months back where parents them we get money go pay for them picking them for get good results in a school. So you just see say like so it's like the world want change for that way day. Now we know say all right because. They do no justice. You think say at the time it's good for you, but later on you go find out say they catch up on you. So we want to say for people not all man they do that thing day, but for people who they know, I made them really think. So we they use music, especially we they use posse like Drizzly when I in the main act pan this project who writes the song, and you get quite a good number of people where we mix inside it. You go to listen to music, you go to dance to them, but you go to give you message with the prick your conscience, say if now you know one of them where they go pay, or you know one of them people where they go ask people if I can do packing, because now that's I mean the new world will understand where you do packing, you they pack for the lecture, all man they put money, then the lecturer pass them. So or the school the teacher pass them, or you go pay money, the teacher allow you for spy during exam. So they get but couldn't case them. So what you will say now, way through music, we hear it and it's supposed to prick your conscience, say, this is not right, or this make a do everything. May I not do on that way. You understand? So, but this paperwork here, we don't get thing away people in the camp for interview. Then go get A1, B2. But if you ask them a simple question, pan that thing away, then get that A1 pan, they're not able to answer. They're not able to answer. Then later they will come and say, well, actually, not to make result and they, or when you investigate until you go through WIEC, you find out, say, then go take a picture, put her on top of the not even. So we get, and recently the University of Salondo, they don't hostigate students for exam malpractice. They don't find people, in fact now they use CCTV, they don't find people in way, other people they can't sign an exam, or can sit exam for them. Then don't find out one the way people and they pay, and of course the one when a common one who would hear used to we all the time is about the sexual harassment, is about sexual grades. But waiting with this kind of now the data. In fact, media in charge of complaints at the university back. So anytime they complain and they come, nothing way they investigate or they deal with.
All right.
But most times people know they talk about them, just to tell, they just a proof story or make them anecdotal. And for you able to do that kind of thing, you can forget evidence, you able to talk, you investigate, and then you take the action where you for take.
All right. Continue for the between the program, Dr. Fatutaki. I'm in now the coordinator for ICAS, and idea this morning as in the launch a campaign where they call clean education through music. We'll come back to you. I'm going to go for this short break.
It's our future. Let's write it.
It's our future. Let's write it.
Salon they develop new national youth policy.
Yes, now Salon government through the Ministry of Youth Affairs and then partner them. Day before, and yourself can join them.
The new national youth policy go guide government and in partner them, support to young people them for the next 5 years, and they want to make it give you idea for develop this policy.
So young people and people we want to see young people develop na salon can join this process.
If you na young person or want to see young people them na salon develop, you can add your voice to this process, and for do so na for text the word join to 2018 na Orange or Africell network for free and join new reports.
The new national youth policy na chance for shape the country in future.
The new reports na side for talk about things the way you believe say important for young people then development na salon.
Make we hear your voice. Involve yourself for develop the new national youth policy. Join new reports and text join to 2018 na Orange or Africell mobile network for free.
It's our future. Let's write it.
Well, we continue with the program, 7:53. Now the time for studio clock. This morning, we get another studio guest. Now the program, Madam Elizabeth Kamara. This morning, they also for represents a collection of Sierra Leonean writers and publishers. We don't come together for do trade book fair. We you can tell we about. Good morning once more. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Like I just don't say different Sierra Leonean writers and publishers they don't come together for do book fair. But first tell me about who done are the collection of Sierra Leonean writers them we don't come together for do book fair.
This now a network of writers and publishers. Some of them they na Sierra Leone, the other one then they na the diaspora all over the world, and obviously some of them die, some of them don't die. We get people like Clifford File, we get Magnus John, Professor Eldred Jones, Pede Hollis, Yema Lucilda Hunter, Umar Farouk Sise, Banabom Hallowell, and even we were Sidon Ayame, Dr. Taki. We all know some of the writers then we come together for we na Sierra Leonean writers, and some of we now we dey this for Sierra Leone National Book Fair where we dey put on tomorrow, Friday and Saturday.
All right, so you talk about don't call names of writers, publishers.
Yeah.
Then writers and publishers they are so then book they're not too common. Na salon or even at the schools then for it. Why?
Well, really, this is one of the reasons we make they stage this book fair, because Sierra Leoneans then don't write, but a lot of people they're not even aware for see Sierra Leonean and they write. Sierra Leoneans then be don't write and they still the write. We get books them like them plays the way Dele Charlie and John Kolosa Kabu writes. This then I play the way that they even do at WASC level. But some people they not even know for say now we on Sierra Leonean brothers they write them. Obviously, Professor Eldred Jones is a household name. INSAI don't do a lot in terms of education, but people they know about that one day. But we get plenty people that even young one then at this stone way they're not aware for saying the right book. So now that's make we they put up this book fair for let people they know for say even in their own community then get writers them.
But getting a book fair now might be a good idea. When I get anything again, when I think coming with the book fair, for get involved with, for example, the ministry and some schools them in terms of the way they work with the school curriculum, for involve some of them book already picking and no say. Instead of getting books from other country for read, you can get your own salon person we don't write book, read them and sit and something a national exam.
Yes, we do that. We don't get in touch with the ministers them, the Minister of Education them, and even the schools them. We don't go there. And we invite lots of schools to this book fair, because when the minister then go, the school picking then go, the principals, the teachers, and others, the way then go see the book exhibition. Then go know for say with the right book, and the books then get good quality. When they see that one, they then self go know for say, instead of going all over the place, we always say charity begins at home. Instead of going all over the place for look out for books, we can start with we own books them. And obviously some of we own books there, they're already there. Some of we own books then they're already there on the syllabus, but we want more of we own books there. Now that's make we they do this book fair, because even at the university we get some modules they win on Sierra Leonean literature, and we own book the normal we they do on that module there, but obviously we get other modules there as well.
Which formats the book fair they take?
We get the exhibition in the go on for the full 3 days, where they start tomorrow and end on Saturday. But we also get a panel discussion tomorrow and Saturday. We get a meet the author, where Sierra Leoneans then go get opportunity for see the Sierra Leonean authors there and for talk with them. And obviously one thing where that's go do, it go help. One thing where that's go do, it go help for revive the culture of reading. It will help for revive the culture of reading in the country. We get a spontaneous poetry competition where plenty people they don't apply. We also get a writing competition. And obviously we get children's corner, because we want even encourage them small picking them. Let at this very young stage then begin learn how for read and learn how for write. Because when they see say others then they write, then self will feel inspired.
All right, continue for the with we. Now the program will come back to you and can talk more on the book fair. Well, Lana Elizabeth Kamara, the media coordinator for the first national book fair, which a collection of Sierra Leonean writers and publishers. They come together and display what they don't do and encourage people them for come and instead and get small picking corner, children's corner. We can talk about that more in the program.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue, but at this time let's just go quickly to this public notice from the Office of the Commissioner General and the National Revenue Authority on payment of tax arrears. The National Revenue Authority has commenced the collection of recovery of all arrears of taxes from all defaulting taxpayers due up to 31st December 2019 financial year. These include corporate, trade, profit tax, pay as you earn, PAYE tax, goods and services tax, GST, payroll taxes due from foreign workers, withholding tax, customs and excise duties, non-tax revenues, and any other payments due to the authority. The general public and business houses are hereby advised to settle all tax and non-tax obligations with the authority immediately. Enforcement actions have begun. These include, but not limited to, sealing of business premises, auction of goods and assets, prevention from traveling in and out of Sierra Leone, prevention from clearing goods through the ports, third-party recovery, imprisonment, and court action. Be further reminded that all outstanding tax obligations are subject to interest and penalties from due date to the date of payment, including cost enforcement. Therefore, to avoid financial losses and disruption of business activities, you are advised to pay your taxes in any of our offices in Freetown and the provinces through any commercial bank. You have been warned by order. It comes from the Commissioner General, now the National Revenue Authority, where they in terms of payment of taxes, now the NRA.
All right, well, that's now a message from the National Revenue Authority. The time from the studio clock, now 8 o'clock, we go for the short break.
Salon Commercial Bank don't come with new banking products them for make life easy. With Million Online Bank and Million Mobile App, you can able for use Salon Link money transfer for send money to anybody elect you not get bank account. Transfer or receive money na the same bank or any other bank. Transfer money to person or office elect you not get the account number. Buy Edsalight, pay other bill them, and now get advanced salary. You don't need for worry again, but almost money then you earn. Because you can able for pay for things the way you buy in a supermarket and other shop them with the quick response code payment. Yagbadon done for we boss man them. With Beyond Online Direct, you can upload salary, pay all your supplier them, sell forex to Salon Commercial Bank, and watch your account anytime. If you need the app, download them from Google Play Store or any Apple Store, or go to Salon Commercial Bank website www.slcb.com. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, delivering value.
Right, 2 minutes after 8, now the time for my studio clock. We come back to we studio guest them, Dr. Fatutaki, in a director of academic and career advisory and counseling services at the University of Salon. I'm there for talk about a project they launch. We then call clean education through music. If we don't talk about the thing them now, we don't go na the university or na the academic world. We say people can get degree where they're not proud of. Earlier when they talk, you talk about the music where they listen you dance to them, but they try for send message. In una target group, now the students they more a sense from you when they talk. Now the target group, is it that the students they no more or the lecturers themselves una they target them?
No, the collection of people that we actually do the music. I don't want to call out the name them. I don't already mention this league. We get possibly a rapper, we get female singer, and not just the students. The way you play music, really, where you get something like that, the way music come on, not the students no more they listen, but you get particular people and way you can get young people and way they will relate more with and the message when they key. So not just students, but this is focused because this is not just a start. This is not just a start. We launch on Friday na amphitheater, Friday 7 o'clock na night, and we will get a whole music concert around this whole education and credible degree, and a degree you're proud of. But at the same time, now something we get for go with the group national tour. So you go for go inside school, you go for go around the country, you go for go to Vegas, so it focus on the one that really win students them and win pupils them. But at the same time, it focus on who that they teach them. It focus on that parents where they go pay money for bribe teacher. It focus on the possible they go ask possibly they that level of power. We sometimes the boss or so the level of power, so that the pupil or the student, somebody where they look up to, where now go solicit funds for them or sex for them or something, for say, well, give me this, then I'll pay you back. So now so it's a nationwide thing, and it focus to all man. Now societal problem, and if we all not one person go deal with it, another one person go solve them. Now if we all put our hand together for solve them, so may all man know see. Now make us say why should they listen to music and you dance them? It would prick your conscience, because Me we no say if na me they go pay or go bribe teacher, then I will begin question myself say, this not right.
But
you know
this
what I mean?
initiative, is it that now structures them na the university don't feel for work? For example, for stop teacher them for take money from student, lecturer them for take money from students them, we make una say, okay, let we go get another initiative and bring music on board?
No, I know say the structures don't fail for work. But as the time they go and as the landscape they change, you dey get various things, something in the happen, you said the beginning one that say, outside this come on. The university already gets in a place. So you get code of conduct for staff and students. We all man know what is supposed to do, we can they within the community. We get policy them. So you think like sexual harassment policy, exam policy, they talk about exam malpractice, then get disciplinary committee. But like I mean, don't talk before. Sometimes something they not they work like how they're supposed to work, or some new dimension can come because like give for example, the way how social media don't come now. Some 5 years ago, people are normally expect say something like social media they can weigh all kind of information and go good. So as the time they change, you they try for fit yourself for being relevant. So if you get for being innovative, you get for being creative. But the basic thing is to get the result where you want and for you to pass your message.
But
and this is what they do.
It don't work well in any country. We make on a look and say, I think it's applicable in salon. It don't work well for any country.
Actually, I'm not even sure about that. I'm not even sure about that. It might work or might not work in other country, but we they look at the salon structure now, and we they look at waiting relevant now, waiting popular now, and how you can go. So like how I say, it's just a start. This same message we can begin put on through theater. So like how theater don't begin come back, people don't begin act. We begin put on through them. You go get possibly go do film because the even the music you forget a video. But you go get possibly go do film, we go write film around the same kind of thing. Because these same issues are not there by itself. It linked to different things there. So it's either, harassment business or bribery business or corruption business, something. So each one linked to the other. So it's just a start at the what they call various pronged approaches for address this. With at the same time looking how we don't strengthen the policy them and how for make them effective, how for implementing. One thing I know for sure from me on university is that once they're aware and they know say complaints they of any of them kind of thing there, any malpractice or any, then they deal with them. So if they don't know people and they talk on like story, then they're not going to be able to address them. Or you could hear a normal like story, but where the evidence will go act on them. But once people then come forward and they suspect or they even see them, say like the people in the spy or people in the bribe or you can kind of thing, then they deal with them. We don't deal with the issues and they wait and don't terminate people in contract for work because they don't investigate and they don't find out saying at school. So but then they happen all the time. So say some like how they say some people go there under the radar. So until we reach that side day, now begin to see how and the students are back for understand say side day where you can go like complain, side day where you can talk about them. So once you bring her in, then we for able to deal with the issues.
Alright.
Somebody asked one question recently say, suppose that undercover report what they do with BBC for Nigeria and Ghana. Suppose them be go interested in being kind of salon for can do undercover then kind of thing and see really say this kind of thing really they happen not to just the story the whole year. So maybe again maybe not maybe somebody they think about that. So it's again the various ways them how to address the issues the way we get the issues that we get really societal problems that we get for do with education, we get for do with integrity, we get for do with how people in the work. So if we try for sort out salon, then now all then here we get for look. And you get for look at the one way they come up in the next 5 year, 10 year.
Right.
We then go in our positions of trust.
All right, Dr. Fatutaki, Director of Academic and Careers Advisory and Counseling Services at the University of Salon. Continue for the between at the studio. I'll come over to the other studio guest now, we now Elizabeth Kamara, in a media coordinator for the first Sierra Leonean National Book Fair. We then go get now let we look at how people go get access to the book fair, because normally we don't see other people in the organize thing we go for do with book but for younger ages them. This one now they do them for everybody. How people get access to them?
First of all, I go on for say this book fair now for all ages, whether you are young or old, whether you are male or female, now for everybody and anybody. And 50-50 Old Tower Hill, now they will get the book fair. It starts tomorrow at 9. In fact, it starts with a match pass at 8 from the cutting tree to the 50-50 Old Tower Hill. And now free. So let nobody not afraid say because you not get money, you not go. We want as many people as possible for good day. Anybody where they listen to me now, he can tell him family in our house, he can tell him friend, a church member, anybody in our school, wherever the people then dey. It is free. Because wetin make we dey put up this book fair, now for let people they get that culture of reading where many don't lack, probably because of the social media, the television, and things like that. But we want let more and more people than they read, because now people they know they read better, and that's make there is so much talk about exam malpractice. So when we they do this thing, one, we want to encourage them for read, and we know say from reading the next thing will be writing, and also we want to encourage people then for write. And when they go there, then we know say them will feel inspired for write, and again it will make them one that we don't know for Sierra Leone and then go write. When they go see the amount of book, the amount of writers there, then go know for say Sierra Leoneans are writing. And as I say, now free. So do ya? What are they?
So you mind listeners them on the dates when and also the site will get this book fair.
Now tomorrow the 5th, Friday the 6th, and Saturday the 7th. On Saturday it will start at 3 because we all know for saying cleaning. So do ya? Would I get for cook quick? Would I get for do whatever, do and quick clean quick
Now,
for Boyanda? Now 50-50 Old Tower Hill.
All the 3 days then.
All the 3 days there. Yeah.
All right. When are the orders? Now for Cam now 50-50 office na Tower Hill. Join collection of Sierra Leonean writers and publishers in the first national book fair. We continue the program. We'll go for the short break.
Better don't come. A Union Trust Bank again. Union Salon Banco. Union Trust Bank get plenty product and service there for you. You must get what you want to go better. Let me savings account, ide. Current account, ide. Fixed deposit account, ide. Credit facility, ide. All for you. Me and you. Union Trust Bank, that's a loan for me and you. Kids future savings account, ide. School fee savings account, ide. Pay advance salary scheme, ide. We branch and they all up for Nasalon. Boko no kenema, we de. Kabala mabogo kakambia, we de. Jala Freetown don't sa, we de. And my 91, me and you. Union Trust Bank, me and you. Union Trust Bank, Union Trust Bank, Nasalona for me and you. Union Salon Banco, Union Trust Banco.
Union Trust Bank, empowering Sierra Leonean businesses.
The program is still listening to now. Good morning, Salon. We look at one pound with headline story them. Also, the director of gender and the criminal investigation department, Mohamed Kamara, don't say the reason we make court can throw away some rape and sexual penetration case them now do now because they not can get better doctor them for testify and the case them. Mustafa Kamara talk this inside one meeting where the Black Tuesday movement and them partner them all for survival them as way for celebrate the movement in 1 year anniversary. You know, Kabia gets more on this and gonna reports.
7 districts them na the country talk for girl picking them where they suffer from rape, sexual penetration and other violence them. Now some of the activities them of the Black Tuesday movement. December 4, 2018, the Asma James Foundation, Purposeful Production and other partner them formed this organization. December 4, 2019, make this organization 1 year. We make the Black Tuesday movement be gather people them na the Freetown Amusement Park for celebrate the survivors them where they don't talk about. But why then decide for celebrate the survivors they are? Asma James, now the founder for the Asma James Foundation, explain.
Today we want for member the survivors them. Today we want for stand with the survivors them. Plenty tell them, when you talk something, they will challenge you. When you say this man raped me, somebody must challenge you. The argument, the controversy is so much. People anyway, they share their story there with you. They don't get mind can share them because society will judge them, society will ask them questions. I'm so proud of Amira. I met Amira some 2 years ago where you can tell his story. And the interesting thing, the person they try for abuse them. Now minister in our government. So a lot of us say the people them when they were content, they all sober people and the person a government minister. Them go call their name them. And there plenty university students them we don't come meet me. Call teachers their name. And the interesting thing where we start their campaign there, people they go on social media, they say no to rape, no to abuse. But then are the people where they rape. All now where they don't judge you now, all the one where they don't ask una question. Today we deal with una in spirit and in everything.
One 5-year-old girl Pekin where in uncle been raped na in ways and still the struggle for worker. Now one of the reasons we make the Asma James Foundation and then partner them before the Black Tuesday movement. But from that time day to now, anything don't change?
The thing that way the Black Tuesday just from a campaign to now a movement don't do. We make me so happy that we join organization them for press government, first president bill pass a state of emergency. You know, so they will continue with the advocacy, and now we don't get a very good law. The 5 facts we all man need for know about rape. In on Saturday, the BBC recognize the movement and the work where the movement do. And now me as an individual about the movement and because people are there in the movement. But then at the movement maybe succeed as a movement because if children or in purpose will not be support me for go across the country, so tell we don't get it one day and then we forget about that. We don't live in our community, we'll continue from our community.
Asma James they count on the success them where in things say the organization and then partner them don't achieve over the year for ensure say them protect girl picking their rights na the country. Chen Obam, na the executive director for the purposeful production and self na partner na the Black Tuesday movement, say even though the states don't they make plenty effort for protect girl picking them, but in things say the state self responsible for some of the thing them where they happen to girl picking them na the country.
The worst part of the culture, now when the states, the institution of the states, they contribute for put women and down. When women come forward and say I was raped, or I was abused, or I was harassed, including in offices in high places at this town, we get so many reports. We get reports all the way from state house to different ministries of women who walk away from the job if they refuse to sleep with the people in power. And when they report what happened, it costs on them. They call them in a rally girl. As a lawyer, if woman not to virgin, they don't believe say the raper. As if rape means say, when you don't do my business, they not go rape you today. The culture of rape, by the way, includes the fact that they put out a list of 18 people to top positions and only one woman did it. That's part of the culture of rape. It's part of the culture of denigrating and reducing women.
Situation like this, society can depend by the police and the judiciary for make the victim then get justice. But this according to the Director of Gender, now the Criminal Investigation Department, Mustafa Kamara say, one thing we can make them to read them case out of court. Now because they no can get better doctor and evidence them for represent them at court.
Some of the cases have been thrown out because they are not normally presented by qualified medical doctors. They are not adequately available countrywide. And the evidence will be given in the court of law for be given by a qualified medical doctor. And in majority of these hospitals them around the country, not only CHOs, and they give expert opinion on these things, on expert requirements. They are not qualified to give that sort of thing. So the report we can get, most often than not, it is broken hymen or ruptured hymen. They don't really tell you the day, the incident they built. So it is very difficult to link the event or the act itself to the perpetrator. We need a forensic laboratory to overcome this era of compromise. Because if we get a laboratory, they go beyond compromise. Law get also the one-stop center. They bring all the actors under one umbrella. So at the end of the day, sometimes for one case, go even take you 2 days for completer and charge them to court.
One of the organization them, we don't the champion the cause of woman and girl picking them na salon, na lawyers, we make Ebu Tembe talk about some of the thing them where the organization don't they do for protect girl picking them against sexual violence them.
The law will be alive if we not use the law. We not for tire for report, we not for tire for make noise. And we as lawyers therefore tell we all naya say we set not a tire for support to now. Lawyers they there from the point where you they report. We did it for all you and go with you na police station. If need they for go with you, say for go do your medical, we did it for you. We did it for ensure say nobody know work at the case.
As the Black Tuesday movement, they celebrate survivors them. I be meet with one of the survivors them, where explain to me wetin dey happen to him.
Constant abuse at the age of 8 years, and the person will do day in his 40s. So imagine 80-year-old picking and somebody within in 40s constantly penetrate her. Imagine 80-year-old how the vagina go look like, how small, how tiny it go be. It's not a one-time member say it happen. Not a two-time member say it happen. This not something one member say happen repeatedly. Voice it out not because they believe you. Voice it out because you need peace.
Other people wey bin be part of this celebration say they don't learn plenty thing them wey dem get for the use for fight against gender-based violence na the country through the law them wey the state gets. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Kabia the report.
All right. We continue the program 8:20 at the time from studio clock. We come to Dr. Taki for let's talk about the music where they don't do. We now message them one for send as they launch them projects where they call clean education through music. And who that they wanna use in this music we can play them. But I wanna be able to identify the musician them way sing in this song.
Well, actually, in this case, I think so we find we safe because we get the idea. The young man himself we get similar idea, and then we say off a few and work on them. So, Judicial is the main act day, and we actually get one person where we win a surprise we did on stage we rap in the song, and then Rosie. Supposed to do in parts, but I think yeah,
we get another vocalist, another female.
We want to keep the leaking voice, but okay, we wanna hold on there.
No, because the song there, we will play some of them.
Okay, we can play. All right, well, we play the song now. We'll be one surprise with the leak, but anyway, DJ, I'm ready. The music ready. This now clean education, a degree you're proud of. Now the University of Salone. Now they do for make sure say them send a message when I listen to the song.
If you see, make you see the bigger picture. Sky forget the degree where you proud of. If you get the paper, if all day now you wait. Sky forget the degree where you proud of. Better mama salon tomorrow we they say. Sky forget the degree where you proud of.
Sexually transmitted rapes. Get degree where the aid not day. Let we left for the hinder we progress. College degrees no pain no gain. Money transmitted grapes.
Sky forget the degree where you proud of.
Get degree where the aid not day.
Sky forget the degree where you proud of.
Then we left for the hinder we progress.
Sky forget the degree where you proud of.
The degree no pain no gain.
Forget the degree where you proud of.
We in sing brand, now so it seems. We the sing Salone Odyssey. We get pedigree, get time plenty. Sally get two for make he gentry. That boy lucky, then say he cocky. I get bigger than I told time conky. I have a degree, that's a have a degree. I dotted the I, then I crossed the T. Got a PhD from MIT. So kingdom come, I'm the Kington Don. Yeah, I jetted to the west, conquered the best. Watch me back now, king, no contest. Like Dunny, the boy with the honey, the study CS, that be BSc, get together, get the degree.
Now, not the future. Try forget the degree where you proud of. If you they see, make you see the bigger picture. Try forget the degree where you proud of. If you get the paper,
right, well, that's my degree you're proud of, and a music where the University of Salone, puts together for promote clean education, as they call a degree you're proud of. I like the rap part the music. We're gonna know the posting by tomorrow, by Friday. Okay, but Daisy Leak, a popular Salone artist, the young people one of the finest artists. Chukubla, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now then put the words then together. You involved in this project. Tell me small about your involvement in it.
So earlier this year, we meet with Dr. Taki. As every year, we can come with Ben 10 over 10 live in concert. So this year, we decided for change them to Shukublai Festival, and meeting with Dr. Taki and Cozy. We partner for sell the message, the theme, a degree you are proud of, because then self been gets the projects with them there on. So yeah, mainly that like how it starts. So through the months, we don't try for work on the Shukublai Inc. and the University of Salon for partner together. So we can get this message for sale, for talk to the students them and also lecturers them and anybody we involved for bring them clear, say college degree not to something where you for buy, not to something where you for sleep with somebody for, and not something where you for get clean way, so you go able for use them later on.
This is like you they sing different way. How you able for sing for this kind of message where you message them always? You get your own style of music.
Yeah, so the music how they normally I try to put myself now different position and look at issues them from different angles them. So I been able to relate to this not because I don't face them firsthand, but I know saying an issue in our country. Okay. And one way or the other they affect we all. May not secure me degree it.
So this go actually work for achieve within the university really wants at the end of the day using music for change some of the bad practice them where they go on.
Yeah, music being a very strong tool we always on the use for passing on the message. I believe say it will work. Plus hearing it from us, yeah, I feel say that self go add to. Yeah.
All right, continue for the week when the program, Doc. I the guess messages them, they guess the rapper maintain the independence because it says salon people don't need plenty concern but this. President talk this way they launch the 2-day judicial training dialogue for effective implementation of global, regional and sub-regional human rights norms at the Atlantic Hotel. Well, Radio Democracy, Mohammed Sharif gets more and gonna reports.
Indeed, it gives me great pleasure to declare the Judicial Training Dialogue for effective implementation of global, regional and sub-regional human rights norms in Anglophone West Africa open.
His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Madabio, been the officially open 2-day training for improve the work we judge them don't they do on human rights issue them that the different country them now West Africa. Also, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Nasalon, Priscilla Swart, say the topic key.
As you think about these regional, global, and sub-regional human Anglophone rights, about how we as an African people fit into the construct of those rights and begin to think how we can reframe the dialogue and sort of new norms that will influence the 21st century thinking of the freed or delivered African people.
Robert Kowana, the President, Sierra Leone Bar Association, say the effective implementation of the global, regional and sub-regional human rights norms go
as highlighted in several recommendations proffered in the annual State of Human Rights reports. I remain very optimistic that discussions here today will lay the strong foundation to address many human rights concerns, for example, within the justice system, which includes, but not limited,
in our Constitution, Act Number 6 of 1991. We will also continue reviewing how other such progressive treaties as the African Charter on Human and People's Rights will work with our domestic laws and judicial processes. Sierra Leone also maintains its affirmation of the goals of Agenda 2063. I hope that local and international judges will share the experiences and best practices and therefore adopt procedures and implement systems that are human rights sensitive.
It carry on for talk about some party things them what is in government don't make progress pa.
We have made significant gains in the areas of governance, access to justice, and democratic inclusion. My government has affirmed the right to education of the child by increasing allocation to education to an unprecedented 21% of national budget. Together with the right to food security and quality health care, it is at the center of government's human capital development priorities. The Judicial of Sierra Leone will be commissioning the first set of social security courts under the theme towards effective enforcement of social security rights in Sierra Leone on the 9th of December this year. This is in addition to the industrial court that has been hearing and resolving labor disputes and protecting the rights of workers. My government is addressing human trafficking in persons.
The president been called on the judge them for maintaining their independence.
Judges have been criticized as being biased, partisan, and unresponsive. However, you are a critical cog in the wheel of our democratic societies. You are the last bastion of hope, the protectors and bulwark against erosion of fundamental human rights. So I enjoin you to stay focused and independent.
President Bio been end up say the judiciary in a salon now they develop one system for make sure say they clear all the court case them and self make sure say people not in a jail without they not go through trial. All this is saying for help reduce overcrowding at the correctional center them at the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Muhammad Sharif, the report.
GhanaSongs.org.
They causing confusion.
But this confuse me, boo. Look where Uncle Nat in Wall Solid. Look him block them with them beat for them, where they save solid. And at the same amount of cement and sand then they use for beat me on. But look what in the happen. Me wall down for them, all the block they all don't scatter. It like say some kind magic they behind this. You want to know the magic behind this? Now the superior quality, extra strong, extra life and extra yield cement where are they use, and that's not Dangote 3X Portland limestone cement. Dangote cement na the highest grade cement in the country. When a 42.5 R grade cement, when no one day come na this country, and one of the highest grade pan cement where you go get na the wall. Where you want your concrete, wall and block solid, use Dangote 42.5 R cement, you no go regret them. You go get Dangote 42.5 R cement na online shop and building material store na the one whole country.
All right, we continue with the program. 8:35 now the time for my studio clock. I come over to his studio guest and back. I will come to you, Madam Elizabeth Kamara, in the media coordinator for the first Salon National Book Fair. And we get series of writers and publishers them that they come together and do a book fair where you don't talk about. Now, earlier when you start for talk, you make mention of Sierra Leonean books them where they not begin do some or they do some in school but not popular. Yeah. But from the list of writers them what you call Iboku, the writers then they way na Sierra Leonean writers where they write very well. But maybe the book they where they write or what they write on not fitting with the curriculum na school. I don't know if you go do what the writers that they do with that in that regard for make sure they begin use them book there for literature, for example, in schools.
Yes, first of all, I want to say the books the way the writers and they do, then fits in with the curriculum.
Okay.
Most of we go school or we picking them or family them. We know the book where Joy the early writes. That's a book where they do up till today. Even the history books, then they do some in schools, they do some in colleges. Then as a point to the dramatists, they works them, where then they do na school and even colleges. Then a lot more, the poems, the way that they do, the novels, then like a winner at Frabi College, we get a whole section at year 2 level, where then they do Sierra Leonean literature. But even the other courses, then the other novel courses, them we're not specifically for Sierra Leone. We still do some Sierra Leonean works them.
So how na go for popularize this culture of reading, especially for the young people? And may not just be this one 3 days book fair and that's it.
No, it's not a one-off thing. In fact, we aim for they do this book fair every year. But even in between, we are working on trying to do something for keep the spirit alive. And one of the things we are mentioned, which is the children's world, where we get them, picking them on board. It's like a system of catching them young, because at that small age day, where then go this book fair, then go learn how for begin read. Most of them sabi read, but then they not sabi read how we want them for read.
So for them picking a so now, when are the own dates? When are the own days? Sorry.
Tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, but then get their own time slots. I think it's about 12 to 3 years. They
Okay.
get.
All right. Dr. Taki, one for help. I believe say they part of.
Yeah, I did part of I mean, just one. Other than they say, the session they open up to from morning up to 5 or so, so
But
they
then
know what
they
they
go
till
there
late. No, but then also we they get school visits them. So they get they don't Elizabeth and don't go around and don't we get a whole team. We don't go from east to west. They get schools them for being interested for take part in the competition them. So the school them picking and go come. They will get school visits them.
Well, it's not
We even
only
again nursery picking away and go bring come.
Alright.
Because they get play items then back for them. We get bouncy castle and trampoline where they don't read. Then go play. But I want to say one thing. The reading culture in a salon don't drop. And we want for bring Dandy back. So not to just book the way get for dinner curriculum. We they talk about reading for leisure. We they talk about like how you can pick up any day the novel. And first they get all the Nigerian and Ghanaian writer they get Sierra Leonean writer and for make it do. But one important thing is also the form they work on for make we get bookshop them.
Okay.
So people then be able to access them book here.
All right, Madam Kamara. So the beginning they come with their own books them or not get books them already?
We already get books them for them. Yeah.
So how the fee go get for time, like na free access or una make a reasonable for let people pay or not?
No, it's totally free. It's totally free for the
Open
3 days.
events.
Yes, anybody can go.
Okay, continue for the retreat. Well, that's now representative from the Sierra Leone book writers. Then they do book fair and come on from tomorrow now till
Yes, from
Saturday.
tomorrow till Saturday.
Now 50-50 hall. You go see them books there. Take part. Bring you picking and come. Make them say can be part
Bring
of.
you paddy,
Okay.
let all man come.
All right. Well, continue for the retreat. We they come back for a degree you are proud of, and also where the University of Salon they do a project where they don't launch. They make sure say they can go now all districts as they say. But again, let we listen to the message where the University of Salon they try for send with this project.
Try forget the degree where you proud of. If you they see, make you see the bigger picture. Try forget the degree where you proud of. If you get the paper, if for day now you wait. Try forget the degree where you proud of. Better mama salon tomorrow we they say. Try forget the degree where you proud of.
Sexually transmitted rapes. Get degree where the aid not day. Let we left for the hinder we progress. College degrees no pain no gain. Money transmitted rapes.
Try forget the degree where you proud of.
Get degree where the aid not day.
Try forget the degree where you proud of.
Then we left for the hinder we progress.
Try forget the degree where you proud of.
The degree no pain no gain.
Try forget the degree where you proud of.
We in sing brand, and so it seems. We the sing and salon Odyssey. We get pedigree, get time plenty. Sally get 2 for make it gentry. That boy lucky, then say he cocky. I get bigger than I told time conky. I have a degree, that's a have a degree. I dotted the I, then I crossed the T. Got a PhD from MIT. So kingdom come, I'm the Kington Don. Yeah, I jetted to the west, conquered the best. Watch me back now, king, no contest. Like Dunny, the boy with the honey, the study CS. That be BSc, get together,
Not
get a
for now,
degree.
not the future. Try forget the degree where you proud of. If you they see, make you see the bigger picture. Try forget the degree where you proud of. If you get the paper, if for day now you wait. Try forget the degree where you proud of. Better mama salon tomorrow we they say. Try forget the degree where you proud of.
All right. Well, now the message that with the University of Salone through ICAS, they try for pass on to Sierra Leoneans them, the one them will go college for say they go forget a clean degree and a degree where they're proud of. There's the league.
Yes.
Let's see get for you.
Okay. If you get a paper for dinner you ate. Otherwise, now we all you did the grade. Yeah. So the professor in work now for lecture students for study for a mark, not to pass the open leg for so papa government pay the salary quick. They don't need for fets for if they don't sweat for yes, book learning not to way funny. But for go before you for use you aid, not to money. Strive make you thrive so you go to look back with a smile when they reach to the end of your journey. Not so for now, not the future. Try forget the degree where you proud of. If you just see, make you see the bigger picture. Try forget the degree where you proud of. If you get a paper for dinner you wait.
Baby, I see the take a day. Well, that's easy leak. Well, one of the artists them we sing another song there. Now message actually they try for saying as you listen to the song and you they pass on message. So when I launch this a clean degree on Friday, what's next?
We'll launch them on Friday. Then we take her now on a nation tour. We go get for do we do as usually they point out to me we get caravan sort of like a moving until when they go around they sing and they popularize them and then we go get for get discussion. They make people sometimes something and they win and the way they need for talk about where they want ask question about where they want and of course they want meet the young man, they want meet the artist that we do yeah, so we they popularize them. It's basically for raise awareness, for sensitize people and see now that way we supposed to go, and then more try for clean up and see what will they go. But I want one thing I want to say, all of this, I'll get the idea till we get all the supporters are all to Cozy, Mohammed Kozia, because na me begin getting conversation and they like I said we bracket we safe, we meet we safe. So me and Cozy talk now, so we bracket this leak. In fact, we talk to one or two other people artists them. Now so we talk to a reach to side or reach so I want to Cozy.
How on a plan for sustain this? Because just one song not do for turnover thing we don't take at the system. How on a plan for sustain them?
Well, I don't say a very strong approach. So the song go there, even go they play continuously in a song. The video go they go around people in the area.
Like I mean, when I get planned for do different music with different other artists them.
For now no. For now no. But we not lock the door. It's all an open thing. So anybody gets until we think say, I go bring and count towards this or can add to this project. It's an open thing. If we all join on, we'd able see success. We'd able see results. And that's one. So we not close the doors at all. We open. Anybody thinks that they want to support the project. Anybody thinks that they want to join in with we. Anybody artists and things that they get something. In fact, we get a young 14-year-old. We get for make perform that next day. Which we when himself a young rapper. They go a very good school and he's talented. So this is one you're bringing young people for say okay the land book, but you have all the talent. You get for fuse all. Yeah, and then at the same time, make we do things in the right way. We in the future, na don't think they carry we the name what you get, what you will do, and all that. So it's an open project, and then we open to whatever people want come for more partner with. We're open to it.
All right. So at the end of the tour, when I get any like measures the one I don't put in place for see if it really gets impact where when they expect at the end of the day.
Well, we know say go get impact, but like I say, like the university they doing in terms of policy, how for implementing policy, how for make sure say the things they do. So all the approaches say na go calm, na go turn one for make we get the results. So the music they get you by the time we begin go to drama, we begin get posting the right film around the same issue, then release them. You understand? Then you get plays, the person go write play, then go act it they up and about. The message they go.
You think say it go make any difference?
I think it go make a lot of difference.
All right.
I think you get for prick the conscience of people. I know say and they know to tiwe boku now, but where now then they quiz people, and now all them people, the policies and actions they take in all the various institutions, them they don't begin rusticate people them, then they dare people and then they sack people them. You understand? I think say when you put all together, people instead go begin say, instead of I go this way, I go this way. Right now it look easy, but at the end, they benefits me. So I think say go change. Now mindset change we a gradual thing.
Alright, when they look at messages them way people don't send na the program this morning. Maybe.
Alright, the very first how to look at say, Madam Taki, are you going to extend the clean education program in the provinces? Also, how can music clean the educational system?
This message where I go read say this is a very good idea, using music to educate people on sex for grades. Kudos to Dr. Taki and team for a job well done.
This other one say, Madam Kamara, how can people in the provinces benefit from the book fair you're organizing in Freetown?
This other message say, good morning. Asma, I say my daughter is in first year at IPAM doing business administration. There are about close to 300 students in one class. That is so sad. I can send you the pictures to confirm that.
This other message asks, are the lecturers themselves involved in such education, in such program using music to clean the educational sector?
This one say, whoever brought this idea of using music, it's a good one. It's a good one, especially using one of Sierra Leone's finest, Daisy Lake. Kudos to you, my bro. I love the music.
This other person they guess again, say, I guess it's one of our ministers in that song.
This other message we'll look at inside the program say, MC David Senge, welcome to the Bodyguard Studios.
This other one say, indeed the judiciary needs to be independent for everyone to have justice. It comes from Alpha.
And this one, Mohammed Ush on Facebook said the education minister rapping, it's look like Dr. Senge's voice.
This again, they say the voice in that song is the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Dr. Senge.
Ibrahim Jakima say, whoa, Minister of Education Senge on this. Nice vibes, Mr. Minister. MIT Bobo.
Alright, this final let me go look at now because of time. The person say he can be a good rapper in the music industry.
More message we go look at inside the program this morning. Say, Dr. Taki, one thing I like you for, you are very pushful. Please pay attention with you. The students will be free to talk to you. Well done to you, Drizilik. You are my best artist. This one say, Ibrahim again say, thanks to the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary School for adding his voice to this message. Try to get a degree where you are proud of. Indeed, you should be proud of your degree. Another message say, good morning 98. Equity in education is key. It's high time we talk about that, Doc. This other message says, Doc, I only hope they listen because the Pekin they now safe now then they advance to the lecturers and ask them for this favor. Where you talk by the dog, you also talk by the bone. This one says to the Sierra Leonean writers, it's good to hear that we have writers in Sierra Leone. I only hope you can take this so seriously that in the schools there will be competition of students reading Sierra Leonean books and giving them some things. Well, we not get better time, but we get lots of messages. We don't come inside the program. I will start with you, Madam Kamara, from the Sierra Leone book writers.
Yes, one of the questions say how we will take this, how the people then from the provinces will be involved. It's difficult at this particular moment, but then we all know say some people then they from up country where they come attend, and we get people then from Ghana, Nigeria, some man come from England as well. But we know for say Freetown no to Sierra Leone, and this now the first book fair. But by and by we get for they take this book fair go upline.
All right, Dr. Taki.
Yes, Una, thank you for the message then. Now start, and as you say, you know, go talk on the dog, you know, talk on the bone. So this, I really know other than the dog, other than the bone, but whichever one, the dog or the bone or other cook the bone, all man, this na for all man. So nothing way picking go own, nothing way adults go own, nothing way you will they teach they own and lecture. Now, thing where you will go study the own, and now also thing where very key because then can say Bokutin and the way they come on the Uste. So now also team we very key when a message we what if you get picking now, you get picking at school, or you get for get picking, you get for understand say maybe picking go try and try for support them. Not you go support them for go pay for make them pass them. So this is a message for all man. Whether you don't, even if you get grand picking, a message for you. Whether you know they go school again, a message for you. Because if you don't start another education system, it filter down. If you begin to say, well, man get clean degree, man get credible paper, man not do certain thing, they filter down. Even now you do your normal day-to-day thing, they filter down.
Okay.
And you know the ultimate goal now for salon. So we all get for put together for salon.
So the rapper obvious.
No, well, I see people in the table put thank you to Dr. Senge, and we're not being called nobody name, say name. But on Friday, made in Kana Amphitheater. Made in Kana Amphitheater, we'll see not so free, na 40,000, and then you get VIP.
300,000
for VIP, and then 40,000 for PCAM.
Okay, easily I see you fans say they send message, they say kudos to you for that song day. So you go for perform on that day, or you the music get for talk for himself?
So since that day back now the very day for the Shukublai festival, then we'll get for see other performances from Miss SF and plenty other artists them, including Shadow Boxer, Pete Weezy, Mahmoud. We also introduce the Eminence Band. We also work with DJ Rampage and the Freetown Uncut Band. And Star Zero as well.
So all this now the amphitheater,
the amphitheater
after the
on
launching.
Friday.
Okay.
For 40,000 leons ordinary and 300,000 leons VIP.
Then we'll get bus service. So
yeah,
you don't buy tickets, you get
once
free
you don't
service.
buy tickets, you get free bus service to and through the amphitheater from Leicester to the amphitheater and from Model Junction to the amphitheater. And they run all through the event till we done.
Will they start at 7?
We start at 7.
Yeah.
Prompt.
Black man?
Yeah.
No, well,
the next day I cleaning, so we need for start at 7. Right. Not so black man time.
Okay, maybe.
Alright, continue for the way to now. So let me just quickly look at this issue UNSAI. Now about 20 years now, where Christ Revival Evangelistic Ministry, where people they call Sanctuary Praise Church, where can organize the Let My Gates Be Opened on the operates in the country. When now then they bring other man of God them from other country them for one revival, where the theme for the revival day now state of emergency in heaven. Evangelist Victor Ajesafe talked to Alex Lawrence Kuruma, but UNSAI a begin for talk about the Let My Gate Be Open program and the one within the gates now.
Well, Let My Gate Be Open inspiration. I be go na another country on a conference. The one BB banner be there na the wall, waiting right banner, Let My Gate Be Open. I find out how they look this theme no more. Now the Spirit of God said to me, so you see this theme, they carry this same program going as alone, that God saying go use them for touch a lot of lives. And that has been proven over the years. You know, we don't pass almost going to 20 years now. We Let My Gate Be Open. And people are spread all over the world when the program don't use for bless them.
If you reach to a point where your church in name even lost a real name to Let My Gate, everybody refer to the church as Let My Gate.
Yes.
At that time, I was able to manage selling the ministry your name and the Let My Gate when not just a thematic name.
Well, my brother, we just left us so no more. You know, because it's like people then rebrand the ministry according to the theme of the program. But the ministry still carry, in fact, the name of the ministry is Christ Revival Evangelistic Ministries, also known as Sanctuary Praise Church. And now very few people they know the ministry for that name day. But it's still the status quo still remain.
What change Let My Gate bring to your ministry?
Well, that was what actually exploded the ministry, because when God raised up a program where they meet needs, where all manners of problems are be the get solution, and people then we block, they open. A lot of people today have powerful testimony. I believe there are many people where they listen to where Let My Gate Be Open, don't be a great blessing. So now God used for introduce the ministry, if I can put on that way.
You be doing a stadium, but in recent time then they all not happen. Why the change of venue?
Well, we'll find out stadium not to one man your own place. Now a national venue. Time been day where it be difficult small. for let we able for get stadium. Even though not to all time you go to go stadium, but if now once or twice in a year before they go. But the time be the way it not be that easy for get stadium. Either than tell you say they under renovation or you get this or you get that. So in the process of time, we just slack over that.
But the program still go on.
This program they go on.
But now let's talk about this prophetic visit where when I get to get from another man of God out of Salon. Take you through why the prophetic visit.
This man witness Ken Paul, now a man with a very unique ministry. In fact, they all make all the effort for let a Canada country because of the uniqueness of him. We got a preacher, we just get we own preacher man, that means yourself, now person a preacher. But for let me see grace on person in life and admire that grace there. What they say and say, this we need in our nation. Now that bring about this prophetic visit of witness Ken Paul, Nasalom.
So when it will come in, what they can do?
It come Wednesday, the 4th. Now they arrive in Salon, and the same Wednesday in the evening, 5 o'clock. Now revival they start. In that revival, the focus of a ministry now for make sure say people then go heaven. Baku distraction there. Even some man don't mix up the gospel and make the gospel look funny. But then Kaya still stay on the track, preaching the gospel. Then there is something very unique about him. He get grace for the see the Lord Jesus Christ. He just like John the Beloved will write the book of Revelation. This man get first-hand revelation, information about heaven, about hell, about the visitation of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Well, that's now Evangelist Victor Ajesafe, the General Overseer at the Sanctuary Praise Church, be the talk on that interview day, as in the starting state of emergency in heaven, revival, and then church this evening, same UN and believer can join them day.
All right, continue for the between the program. We wrap up the program and they come over to you quickly. Madam Elizabeth Kamara from the writers and publishers them as they do them book fair. Now you left free. What you get for Tell Family?
I go one for Tell Family say tomorrow, Friday and Saturday. Let them meet in at the 50-50 hall, and I repeat for say it is free. And I want to tell thank you to some people that will join on with some institutions there. Commerce, EBK, Winmat Publishers, 50-50 Group, SLRTA, and Library Board. Okay. Because if they're not before put on under this thing for come to fruition. Okay. And I also want to tell thank you to the publishers them, SLWS, Sunday Ata Publishers, Africanist Press, and others will make this thing so possible. So they look for now from tomorrow to Saturday.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, now for joining the series of Salona writers, we go display them books them from tomorrow to Saturday at the 50-50 all.
Yeah.
Well, Drizzly, you're really blessed. You don't say I want me to meet you, but how I will reach you. This one of you fans them. This other one say, hey, now Drizzly then a studio, so I wish I be know. Are they far now? Okay, Drizzly, you fans them want to see you. Just tell them Musa for meet you.
So we organize a meeting on Friday in the amphitheater. So if you want to see Drizzly, if not for the first time you see him, you can come to the amphitheater on Friday. But then, of course, you can reach me on Facebook. I got my Facebook page when I Drizzly. Like the page, comment, and send a message. Also, follow me on Instagram and everywhere on social media. Just type Drizzly and you go get in touch with me or my team. But for make you get that close and personal experience, come to the amphitheater and see. Make we celebrate Shukublai.
Okay. Well, Friday night the day for come Shukublai can celebrate with Drizzly. And to you, Dr. Taki, you they left now, and also Friday when they launch this project.
Yes. Okay, so we want to say we expect people them for come. This already getting fan base. All the other musicians they under the Shukublai, they self get a fan base. So we know say we go get them, and also we know say within the university community, but not to the university. Now we just initiate them for work with them. We would expect to see all man from other institutions them around the country for come, young people, old people, anybody waiting see. They see with this idea. In fact, one main thing we I think say do na idea we all man for embrace. We imam them for preach about in a mosque for say make we try for do credible things them. The same wise the reverend and the pastor them for preaching in a mosque because now this in a church because it boiled down to saloon. So if we teach we young one them, say na then get for come after we. And what would they left for them? Now then can't say for left for them. May anytime it prick their conscience and no say no. Now this now that road they me people they don't take now that road there for fella. So they expect to see your man on Friday, and then when I go hear the song now. We get forget a lorry where they go around where they advertise this, and then we get forget a nationwide tour.
All right.
So would they panel?
Plenty, thank you, Adrian. The program this morning, that's not the voice of Dr. Fatuta Kiwina, Director of Academic and Career Advisory and Counseling Services, University of Salone. Then get the events on Friday na FBC. You can go there and be part of them. And self, we been get Elizabeth Kamara, when a media coordinator for the first Sierra Leone National Book Fair, where they say they start tomorrow na the 50-50 Hall, Natawa Hill. You can join them and support them. Then we also been get Gizilik na the studio where do a degree you are proud of song, and then encourage people for listening to them and learn from some of the good message them when they preach for help clean the educational sector in Salon. This now we go end the program Good Morning Salon for this morning. Plenty thank you to producer them Alex Lawrence Kroma and Michael Sambola. DJ Amadu will give you technical support. Moses Kavra and Time Konasiwe na YouTube and Facebook. So till we meet again, Mabel Kabade, get yourself a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Mina Asma James, wish you all the best.